Today,
from Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh,
this is
a kick. Chris Boswell has it ready to go, and we are underway from Pittsburgh. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. The KC offense set to go. Gunslinger, a former MVP in this league, it's Patrick Mahomes.
And when you think of Patrick Mahomes, you start to think about all of his attributes. And you realize very quickly, you can't just put him into one box. No matter how the game proceeds, no matter what is needed, he tends to have an answer for it and plays accordingly.
Right to the air is Mahomes. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left.
A run by Pacheco on 2nd down. Through the middle of the field. Inside the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco. 73 yards. And the Chiefs need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And it's now a 7-0 game. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. They go play action with Wilson.
Pass complete. George Pickens with it.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. A big play to start them out. Has them at the 45 already.
Meanwhile, Wilson's throw into the hands of Pickens.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. And he's got it. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right in the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get in to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
Eluding the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Now it's Wilson. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. On 3rd and goal, Wilson. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown.
Pat Freiermuth.
A 1-yard touchdown reception.
And the Steelers are able to match the opening drive touchdown. against them with one of their own.
Boswell good with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So the drive there took 6 plays, and it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They'll try for the first with Pacheco.
No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Yes, it's the first half, but we'll see if that stuff there on 3rd and 1 comes back to haunt him.
I hope you don't mind, but it's not going to stop me from putting a check mark next to this play. Let's look back as this game progresses and see if this is one of the key plays in the game, even though it occurred early.
A nice punt, but a good run back as well at 13 yards.
And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Giving back-to-back catches now. That one for 16, and another first down. Play action. Now Wilson.
He's got this to Pickens.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson.
That's going to be caught by Pickens.
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. (7-7) our score after 1.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
They go play action now. Wilson. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line.
That was Nick Bolton rushing in and burying him behind the line.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Play action. It's Wilson. They'll roll him out right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29.
Michael Dana in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down.
Boswell's kick is good, and they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
So now here are the Chiefs as their offense makes their way back out onto the field.
And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. They'll run again with P. Ryan.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. Now here's Mahomes. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. The slot man in motion right. They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Mahomes now on 1st down. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. But good hands there defensively, and 2nd down. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. To throw, it's Mahomes. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 15-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw. And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelsey, a 15-yard touchdown grab.
This is where a tight end earns his money, in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is now 14-10. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it culminates in a Travis Kelsey touchdown. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. George Pickens and the Steelers headed back out for another series. Making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defenses, getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Michael Dana. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Wilson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Wilson. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the 1st. Wilson and the offense not coming off the field. They're going for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. He gets it complete to Harris. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Rolling to his right. Got an open man, it's Pickens. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So it's 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Here's Wilson.
Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes.
And the Steelers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And it's now 17-14. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson.
Completes this one to Pickens.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 41. Here's Wilson to throw.
A short one there to Fryermuth.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And Najee going to have a Steelers first down as he'll take this down to the 26.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. Escaping the pressure right. Washington's got it. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
2nd and 5.
Now Wilson.
He finds Pickens over the middle.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another catch for him. He's over the 250-yard mark now for the game, and he's got another first down.
Harris. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give him a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
No hesitations, they go right back to Kelsey.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Here's Mahomes to throw. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. Fighting through it. He's got space. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 1. They run it with Pacheco from the gun.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
Isaiah Pacheco.
His second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Chiefs have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
Sliding out of the pocket to the right side and complete to Washington. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a second and long. Here's Wilson. Flush to his right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Throwing is Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 14 yards that time for number 14. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 24-yard line. Wilson. He'll buy some time right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. To throw is Wilson. And it's caught. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll look to throw again.
That throw finds Pickens in the end zone. Touchdown Steelers.
Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now.
And the Steelers are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead.
Boswell good with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now Mahomes.
Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelsey.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon. Throwing now is Mahomes.
Pass taken in by P-Ryan.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Mahomes now to throw.
Got a man over the middle, Worthy.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here. And again, it's Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy once again. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 20-yard line. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And this is caught at the 8. And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a first and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. Here's first and goal. They've got it first and goal as they look to punch in a late score. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. Wilson to throw. They'll roll him out right. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Oh, Wilson going to throw. Finding Pickens for another catch. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Throwing now is Wilson. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. Boswell's kick is good. And that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. This is 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes. That ball caught. It's Rice. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Mahomes will throw. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Inside a minute to go. Here's 2nd and 10 now. Mahomes finding Kelsey. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. Shrugs him off and able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. And Mahomes going to hustle him up to the line here. Mahomes' throw here complete to Kelsey. And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touchdown.
One final try for Mahomes. To the right side, it's Kelsey.
And Kelsey's going to have a Chiefs first down as he'll get this down to the 30-yard line. It all came down to one final jump ball on the Hail Mary, but part of the...
Today, from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, this is the National Football League.
Younghoe Koo all set to do the honors, and we are underway from Atlanta. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Two and a throw right away.
He'll get this into the hands of Braxton Berrios. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. Tua sets up to pass it. That's caught by the Notre Dame man. It's Durham Smythe. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 43.
Motion man is Berrios. Tua going to tap this forward on the jet sweep.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
On the ground, this is Devon Achane.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here.
That is incomplete.
As my dad used to tell me all the time, when you're getting ready to play a big-time game, especially when you have one going into a dome setting, better strap it up tight because that crowd can really affect things.
Especially on 3rd downs like the one we just saw there with the incompletion. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time.
They'll be led out by their quarterback, the rookie from the University of Washington.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. And complete to Drake London. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. A play fake. Now Penix. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. They'll go play action here with Penix. And his throw is incomplete.
I don't think either one of us is surprised about who they just targeted on that one. I mean, they're going to try and get to him as much as possible. Off to a nice start, but unable to haul that one in.
Yeah, already looked his way a couple of times on this opening drive. Can't connect there.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 17-yard line.
They'll throw with Penix.
This is caught. Touchdown.
Drake London
From 17 yards out.
And the Falcons are on the board first here this afternoon.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. A drive that time of 6 plays.
And it was finished off by a touchdown catch from Drake London. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Open man downfield is Waddle. He's got it.
23 yards, the final tally.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 41.
A run straight ahead with Achane.
Boy, shifts past him. Shedding the tackler, and it gives him some room. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Devon Achane.
41 yards.
And the Dolphins are an extra point away from drawing level.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we are tied at 7. Scoring summary, 3-play drive.
And the drive finished off with a touchdown run from Devon Achane.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the... Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland.
And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down to the 47-yard line. After the turnover, it's Tua. Completes it to the tight end, Smythe. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. These two teams all tied after 1.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 3.
Looking to pass. Tua. They'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. First target, first catch, and a 1st down. Tua going to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hill.
And a hard tackle there as he'll go down after a gain of about 5.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right.
They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. And Mostert going to pick up a Dolphins 1st down as he'll take this down to the 22-yard line. Here's Tua. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15.
47 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Tight defense there on 3rd down, but what a product of good coaching and even better execution because he realized he's in field goal range. No sense forcing anything, and he made sure he didn't.
Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down.
Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted.
Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Falcons are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember,
he's got a man complete. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 46 yards. Charles, you talk so much about quick change plays. There's one right there. You get the turnover, and boom, hit him with a big one.
The defenses plan for this all the time. They work on it in practice. But in the middle of the game, when that quick change takes place, oftentimes guys aren't as focused as they need to be.
So 8 yards on the completion there, and that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple.
A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson.
And he'll go down at the 28.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. Here's Penix.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Jalen Phillips, the former 1st-rounder, getting in there for the sack.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Now Penix. Short throw caught by Pitts.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
Looking to throw Penix. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
They'll run with Robinson.
And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown.
Bijan Robinson.
A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So that drives 7 plays in length.
And it was Bijan Robinson who took it home with a touchdown run. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard. Dolphins offense returning to the field. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. From midfield, here's Tua. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Tagovailoa working out of the gun.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by A.J. Terrell.
And he'll
take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Penix. And this pass is caught by London. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Here's Penix on 1st and 10. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. To the air, Penix. Going for Kyle Pitts again. He's got him again. Touchdown, Falcons! Kyle Pitts as the first half is winding down. And the Falcons will extend their lead here just before halftime. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And it's now 21-7. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it was the tight end Kyle Pitts finishing it all off on the touchdown reception. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
On second down, Tua. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. A happy sight for a lot of these fans. We're jumping right over halftime and getting back into the action. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. Bennett's going to look to throw on first down. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. And looking to throw, Penix. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 49-yard line. The throw over the middle, taken in. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Throwing on first down is Penix. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And his pass, incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
And now another one thrown incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. He's got Smith here. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane.
And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
He may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but what he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for in his ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
That is caught. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Tyreek Hill's got another one. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. On 2nd down, Mostert. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. Up the middle, Achane. Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside of the 40. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. From the gun, it's Tua. They complete it to Hill. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And he'll complete this one to Berrios. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be 2nd down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Tagovailoa to throw on 2nd down here. But it's caught on the right side at Smith. And they just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Over the middle, he gets it to Berrios. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. Touchdown, Dolphins! From 3 yards out. And the Dolphins have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Atlanta regains possession. football.
They've been pretty anemic on this side of the football in the second half, just 3 points, and you just saw the touchdown go the other way, so it's a 2-score game. We're not done here yet.
I think everyone's on the edge of their seats now because they're anticipating what's coming, and I sense that everyone in the stadium knows they need to keep it on the ground. So if you're going to do that, hope the quarterback is stretched a little bit. Some bootlegs, right? Some fakes inside, getting out to the perimeter. Those might be open for him.
Throws right back to London, complete again.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. Into the hands of London.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time.
From the shotgun, it's Penix. This to Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kyle Pitts.
A beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game.
And the Falcons are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Now Tua.
Over the middle and complete to Waddle. And Waddle going to have a Dolphins first down as he'll get this up to the 43.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And going deep for Hill. And this one is incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Tua sets up to pass it.
That's going to be caught by Waddle.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in from Falcon territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Tua to throw again.
Another catch there for Waddle.
Will go down as a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
Meanwhile, Tua's throw complete there to Berrios.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Braxton Berrios, 41 yards.
And the Dolphins are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is trimmed down. Two scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And a good job here by the Falcons. Their hands team able to recover it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
That one tipped, and it's incomplete. But good hands there defensively. It's 2nd down.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest. Now it looks like he'll throw here. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. A play fake. Now Penix. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's third down. They'll go play action here with Penix.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. He made his first, this from 47 yards out.
Koo knocks this one through the post.
And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Here's 1st and 10. Here's Tua. Connecting with Hill.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Well, they need to score, and score quick. 1 timeout remaining. Final minute, 1st and 10.
And he completes it to Berrios. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Here's 1st down. Now Tua. Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle.
And he's taken down inside the 30. 1st down now, but that clock rolling.
Tua.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations, and you often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
Tua's throw caught by his receiver, Hill.
Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
Throwing Tua. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he is into the end zone for the... Still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So the onside kick will come with 17 seconds to play. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining.
On 1st and 10, it's Penix. This pass is caught by London.
The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to perhaps salt this one away. And his kick is good. And that will make this a 9-point lead.
Well, things started off exciting. This one had a high-scoring first half, and nobody let their foot off the gas in the second half either, Charles.
today. From M&T Bank Stadium.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Right to the air is Burrow. Got a man, it's Brown. And he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it, as he gets wiped out on that one. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. That was short one to Gesicki. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. A short throw there, pulled in by all. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1. They'll run for the first time here with Brown. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more. They go right back to the ground here, and Brown. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw taken in here by Chase. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase, 51 yards. And the Bengals are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Trey Hendrickson showing off his pass rush repertoire that time. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. 3rd and 4. Play action. Now Jackson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. They go play action now. Jackson yet again targeting and finding Mark Andrews.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep this.
Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. And he is going to lose yardage here. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 13 forthcoming. It got his man complete. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Rashad Bateman, 43 yards. And the Ravens are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Tucker with the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bengals drive about to get going. Throwing now, Burrow on first down. Now a short one to Gesicki. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. But prior to that, he had hit his first 6 passes to start the game, so on a nice little run to begin.
It feels like this offense has carried its dress rehearsal into the game. You know, because you do practice it, you do go through it, and in this case, it is clicking exactly like they drew it up.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Open man is Yoshivas. Down to the 10. And did he get in? No. Down at the 1-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 62 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Burrow on play action. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that one, that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say,
and he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Chase Brown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run, and the Bengals have taken the lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that makes the score 14-7. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And it ends with a Bengals score.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. Play action. It's Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. They go play action with Jackson. That's going deep for Bateman. And he's got it inside the 10. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. First down. Here's Burrow. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
after the incompletion. Here now, 3rd and 2. Now it's Burrow. That is caught. He's got the first down and more. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, Bengals. T. Higgins, 67 yards. And the Bengals have taken the lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it was T. Higgins who capped the drive with the touchdown reception. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore Raven offense returns, and we see wide receiver Rashad Bateman bringing him out. He's done his part, but so far it's been in a losing effort, so they've got to fix something.
But that doesn't mean changing anything, the way they're throwing the ball around and his catches in production. Keep doing that. They're going to have to fix some things likely on defense to try and slow down their opponents.
But so far he's north of 100 yards receiving. Meanwhile, Jackson's throw into the hands of Andrews. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A good pickup there, 21 yards. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Jackson on first down. That's caught. It's Flowers. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A very solid gain of 27. Now Jackson on first down. A short throw caught by Andrews. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Inside handoff, Henry. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Now it's Jackson. Flushed out right. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Henry up the middle. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. The Bengals drive about to get going. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. And the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Burrow once again here on 2nd and 10. Now a short one to Gesicki. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Burrow on 3rd down. This one complete to Yoshibas. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. They will throw on first down with Burrow. High throw, but the catch is made. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt.
And now the half not quite over yet. This is a live football on a miss.
So we've reached halftime in an abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Raven offense set to start this third quarter. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
and they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And out across midfield down to the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Here's Jackson to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Flowers. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Jackson. And this complete to Henry over the middle.
And the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help them.
Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown.
Zay Flowers
from 3 yards out.
And the Ravens take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
They'll try and throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Now Burrow on 1st down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Burrow will throw. It connects quickly to Jamar Chase.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
The LSU connection. Burrow to Chase for the Cincinnati first.
He'll look to throw.
And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Burrow looking to pass. Now a short one to Gesicki.
And he'll get about 6 there before he is taken down rather rudely and abruptly. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 4.
And Burrow going to throw again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 83 yards receiving now for him on the afternoon as he's got a 1st down here.
They'll give this up the middle to Brown. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Final minute now of the third quarter. Another run for Brown on second down. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Here's Burrow. That's complete right around the 8. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. For this third quarter of action, you are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Brown on second down. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Chase Brown with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Zay Flowers and the Raven offense back onto the field. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? It's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Jackson now. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman, 30 yards. And the Ravens answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Tucker with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The Bengals offense now, they head back onto the field. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. Quick hitter here, it's complete. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. They will toss to Brown. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd and 1, Burrow. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. The Bengals bring out their punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. The former Minnesota Golden Gopher Rashad Bateman leading this offense back onto the field. So far, he has the trio of touchdowns. Obviously, it's been a pretty good game for him.
So if this were hockey, they'd be throwing their hats out on the ice for the hat trick, right? I'm not sure exactly what you do in the NFL except applaud and continue to hope you see a little bit more of this. What a tremendous game.
You want to start a new tradition? What can we throw on the field?
Oh, no.
Throw your mic out there.
A lot of fans would like that. Cut his mic off.
3 touchdowns so far. The throw here to Andrews, the tight end. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. It's another 1st down as this time they get an even 20. Here's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Throw caught by Flowers. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop. 1:50 left in the football game. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Henry will take this into the end zone. It's a Ravens touchdown. Tucker now for the extra point. And the lead is up to 14. So that drive in total 8 plays. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. So Burrow and the Bengals down by 2 touchdowns. A little under 1:50 remaining. Field goals useless at this point. They need 2 touchdowns, and they need them in short. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Down the right sideline. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Andre Yoshivas, 75 yards. And the Bengals have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Important extra point up and through. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So a 7-point game. They'll need a recovery, the touchdown, and an extra point to tie. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. And they just about had to get that recovery to have any chance. They only have 1 timeout. You look at the clock. Now let's do the math here, Charles. This one's pretty much over.
Yeah, we do have a chart here, don't we, that tells us about the timeouts.
You do. I'm not as smart as you.
And in looking at it, you're exactly right. Chart's not going to help them here at all. They're pretty much done at this stage. They had to have that.
And this is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. Throwing now is Jackson. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. The touchdown all set up by the big play 1 snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play, got the momentum going, right? You create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Throwing, Burrow. And that's complete to Brown. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Well, there's still hope, but it's dwindling fast. No timeouts left. They need 2 scores still. 1st and 10 here. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Now 2nd down and a few inches. Burrow's throw taken in here by Chase. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 26. Here's Burrow. This is caught. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with the clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
And now in a 9-point game, they'll still just need to go for 1 here. And it's good, so that will get them back within 1 score. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. The clock showing 19 seconds to go. And it's finished off with a Cincinnati touchdown. And who's got it? I think the Ravens do, yes. And they're going to win this football game. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson. Steps away to his left. And here is a leaping catch. He pulled it in. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So the field goal unit is on the field, as this is a big spot right here. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through, and that will extend their lead even further. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores. So, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but, boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the...
Today, from Seattle, Washington,
Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And off we go from Seattle. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
In motion right is Brown.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep as he'll go instead with Barkley.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Here's Hurts to throw. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. Now he's free at the 35. Jahan Dotson. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jahan Dotson, 76 yards. And the Eagles go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Now Smith and the Seahawks going to come up 1st and 10
at their 25-yard line. Throwing now is Geno.
That's complete to DK Metcalf.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big pickup of 38. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
The Smith throw caught here by Metcalf.
And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. That one goes for 30 yards.
It's early, but announcer cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? Oh, what the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on, because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
That gets them 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal. Back to throw, Smith.
And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown.
A 3-yard touchdown pass.
And the Seahawks respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
Myers connects on the PAT, and we are tied at 7. Personally, for him, a great opening drive. He had 3 catches, including the touchdown.
That felt like tremendous scouting, great film watching, and creating a game plan to start this off, not only to get him involved, but to send a message to the defense. You got a lot to handle in this one.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. Over the middle, brought in by Dotson.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
He'll grab 3 yards on the play, taking it himself for the 1st down.
Hurts. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Throwing is Hurts.
A fight for the football, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
And they get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. Off of play action, here's Smith.
And completes it again to Metcalf.
And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. It's a gain of 35.
What a first quarter he's been putting together. He scored the touchdown earlier, and he's in phase right out of the gate. Right now, he's playing with such confidence, he doesn't believe that they have an answer for him no matter what they do on defense. And here's another big play to prove his point.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Smith throwing again. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown.
DK Metcalf
with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 14-7. A drive there of just 4 plays.
And it's DK Metcalf who finishes things off with a touchdown reception. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's a tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
Now an option play on 2nd down.
And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately.
3rd and 9 here. Hurts sets up to throw it.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2. They'll go to Barkley again. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory.
3rd down and 1.
They'll set up to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Looking to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. So they need 6 yards here on 3rd down. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down tries so far on this drive. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal.
It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. The kick by Elliott is good, and they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. And I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
Now a play fake, and it's Smith.
Catch is made by Metcalf.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith rolling to his right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on a flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. They'll fake it. Now Smith. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 24-yard line. That third down conversion good for 23. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Play action. It's Smith. Over the middle. That's caught by Metcalf. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a first and goal.
And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
That's good power football on first and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there. But that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. Now they've gotten it to the 1. Can they get that final yard here on third and goal? And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Seahawks will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Myers connects on the PAT, and that makes it a 21-10 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit.
Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that's going to bring up second down.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Throw right side complete to Dodson.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
But first down, Hurts.
Buying time to his left. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. He'll drop to throw. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. From the gun, it's Hurts.
Complete. Smith has it. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. They'll throw now on the final play. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So we have...
Sorry, Coach. We'll catch up with you after the game. We're going to skip through halftime here and headed back to the field for the third quarter.
The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
It's a gain of 15, first down Seahawks. Geno now to throw. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 25 yards that time. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Smith. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Left side here, that's the tight end Fant. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing again is Smith. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. Myers' kick is good. And the lead grows to 14 at 24-10. So the lead grows here incrementally, but I think the way their defense is playing, you feel okay with just getting through.
They've definitely been stout so far, but now that could all change because if one guy gets loose for 70 yards, this is a different game. But as it stands, field goals are good. Just keep adding to that lead.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
They'll look to throw here. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. It's a loss of a yard, so they'll wind up crediting him with a sack, and it brings up third down. On third down, he'll drop to throw. This will be caught by Blair.